My name's Jim Byrd. I'm the CEO of Legion Capital Corporation. Thank you very much for having me today. I want to tell you a little bit about Legion, about the background, the history, some of the people behind it, and what we do for a living. So Legion is really a coming together of some partners that I've been working with for quite a while. Myself and a gentleman named Shane Hackett formed it back in 2016. So we're only been at this for 4 years within the Legion company, but really it is a culmination of a lifetime work in the real estate development, real estate lending, commercial lending, and private equity space for both myself and Shane. My background is as a corporate and business attorney. Spent many years practicing law, but I spent most of my career in the venture capital business and helping build companies, grow companies, and more recently in the commercial lending space and real estate development and real estate lending space. So Shane is really a brilliant marketing person, as a person I've known and done business with for 20 plus years. We built a few really great companies together. So he and I formed Legion back in 2016 to be a private equity lender and to take advantage of some of the opportunities that we saw coming together in the capital formation space within the private equity community. So Legion was launched back in late 16, early 17, and what we do is pretty simple. We are essentially a private equity lender. What that means is we get involved with small business owners, entrepreneurs, some mid-sized business owners, real estate developers, real estate entrepreneurs, and we come in at an early stage of the life cycle of the company or the project, and we help with that early stage capital. And what we found is that being an early stage lender gives us a great opportunity, particularly in this market, because the banks are still not really getting involved with early stage lending for real estate projects or for small businesses, growing businesses. And so we fill a void that really the banks have left unserved in the market here over the last, however many years, really many years. So Legion has a lot of demand for lending on the early stage real estate development side, as well as growing businesses and other projects of that nature. We have a very unique model in how we do our business. We're not trying to be a lender only. We're really trying to be more of a lender as well as an operating partner with our particular company that we're working with. So rather than us coming in and just loaning money into a real estate development project, we actually work hand in hand with that developer in a very collaborative manner. And we don't try to really make a lot of money just on loaning money. We really just try to cover our investors and make sure our investors are secured and that their investments are covered by our initial loans into projects. We really make our money by working with the developer, working with the business owner to help them grow that business or make that project successful. And when they do, we get paid and we make our profit on the success or on the completion of the project. So we may make a $2 to $3 million loan into an early stage real estate development, and it'll be a first mortgage on the property so that our investors' money is protected, our investors' principal is protected, and the interest rate we may collect on that project will essentially go straight to our investors. So they're always in a first position ahead of us, and we make sure they're protected first. Then as the project is developed or the business is developed or grown, we will get paid along the way in some combination of fees. Sometimes we provide management services or marketing services to a particular project or company. Other times we provide back office, financial management, and other similar services along the way. But really where we bake our money on a project or on a transaction is when the project is completed. So going back to the example of making a $2 to $3 million first mortgage loan into a real estate development, we will have some type of an agreement with that developer that as that project is brought out of the ground and developed, and we will get paid on a per unit basis or on a percentage of the sales or revenues as as that project is developed and sold. So we have really a multi-tiered approach to our lending. We have the straight lending side of it, which is really a sort of a first mortgage secured basis lending that we do for our investors' capital. And then for our money, our revenues and our profit, we provide a combination of services, and then we have some equity participation or revenue participation on the back end of the project. We found that model has really worked for us. It's been very successful for us. It's allowed us to grow our lending business dramatically over the last several years. I think it's doubled or tripled every year over the last several years, and we're poised again to dramatically increase it over the next 12 months. So Legion is in a great position. We've reached a point in our company life cycle where we are, we've overcome our initial startup expenses and costs and growth, and we're now to the point where the company is stabilized and profitable. And so as we look to expand our lending footprint and expand our lending portfolio, really it's for us about increasing revenues and profit for our shareholders. So it's a great company. There's a lot of great people behind it. Don't have time to tell you about all the great people here in our office today, but certainly look forward to you learning more about Legion. We're a good company and on the verge of becoming a great company. So thank you very much for taking a few minutes to learn about Legion and giving us your time today.